Okay, it's Cricjockey time. Faraz has joined me. Welcome.
Hello, Gaurav.
So, what we're going to do today is talk about the three changes that you would like to see put into the game. All yours. The stage is yours. Please tell
Right,
us.
so here are the three changes which I would like to see. First up, this is a change when the batsman actually grounds his bat inside the crease when he's running, actually completing a run. And if the ball if the bat actually bounces up and at the same time the ball hits the stumps, unfortunately these days the batsman is given out. So according to me, the batsman should not be given out as long as the batsman has actually grounded his bat. So this is the first change which I would like to see. Right. The second change which I would like to see is that there should be no limit to the number of overs a bowler can bowl in one-day cricket, because there is no limit to the amount of time a batsman can bat. He can carry his bat through the 50 overs if he likes to. So if the bowler is good enough, if his fitness is good enough, if the bowler is actually good enough to bowl as many overs as he can, why limit the number of overs? I think it reduces the quality of cricket which we see in one-day cricket. I think the best bowlers should get as many overs as they like. The best batsmen get as many overs as they like. So that's the second change which I would like to see. The third change which I would like to see is that if, let's say, the ball reaches a rope, okay, I'm talking about the fielders now, reaches a rope, and as long as the fielder has managed to keep the ball inside the playing area, and even if it's touching the rope, it should not be a boundary. So I'm not talking about a six, because if he's caught it and if he's gone over, maybe it should be a six. But I'm talking about a boundary, and if he's kept it inside, it should not be a boundary.
All right. So let's talk a little bit about why you're thinking about these changes. Let's talk about the second one in particular that you've put in place. Is there a danger then of teams maybe then loading up their lineup with too many batsmen, thinking we don't need that many bowlers, so we can make do with three, and then you have a situation where it becomes even more of a batsman's game?
Well, I don't think so. If the bowlers are good enough, I think the teams would not do that unless and until they know the bowlers are good enough. So if the bowlers are actually good enough to do that, why not? Let the teams choose how many bowlers and batsmen they want to do. If they're good enough to actually contain, more importantly, take wickets, in fact. I think what's happening in one-day cricket is people are not trying to take wickets. It's more about contention of run rates. So if they actually load up their team with less bowlers, I think those bowlers would be the ones who are more likely to take wickets rather than contain, because they know they don't have many bowlers ahead. So they would be attacking bowlers. You might like to you're probably likely to see attacking fields and all those things come in. So just imagine, when Mitchell Johnson was playing, way back then, why just limit, his overs to 10 overs? Let him go for 15 overs if he can. He surely was able to do that in Test matches. Why not?
Let's talk a little bit about the third change that you've suggested. For me, isn't it? Why are you going down that route? Because after all, if I have the ball in my possession and I've touched the boundary row, it's mandated to be a 4 or in the way the rules stand. Why should that change?
Right, so here's why. So more often, whenever you see the ball has been actually pulled back inside the ground, and if the fielder touches, more often you see the fielder has made a lot of effort, actually. So it's a way of rewarding the fielder for keeping the ball inside the playing surface. He's dived around most often. He wouldn't just casually be standing and putting his hand over the rope. He's actually made a lot of effort. It's a way of rewarding, I would say. Other reason is that it avoids so many replays. You see, there talks about over rates and all that stuff. We wasted so much time in 3-4 replays just spent on deciding whether he's touched it or not. It will reduce that time. Over rates might improve and all that stuff. So, yeah, that's why I think.
Okay, and the first one that you talked about. That also
Right.
is an interesting one because sometimes when you see a bowler bowl, if his foot is not grounded but it is behind the crease, that is not considered to be a no ball. But if a batsman's actually crossed the crease with his bat, but his bat is in the air, that's given to be a run out.
Exactly.
Yeah. So what made you consider this one?
Right, so because once again the batsman has made all the effort, he's done everything he can to get in the crease, he has done that effort, okay? Maybe his momentum takes him, sometimes the bat takes up, or sometimes his feet up, so he's running, let's say, very fast. The momentum would take both his feet up. It's not really his fault, he's done everything he can to get in. In fact, he deserves it, I say, because he has got in before the ball gets in. The batsman has got inside before the ball gets in. So why, just for those 2 seconds, just for those couple of seconds, why take that away from the batsman?
Good points for us. Let's see if the ICC listens to you.
Okay, let's see.
Thank you.
All right.
Thanks.
Thanks.